A motorist was beaten to death by Detroit police officers last week. And outraged citizens, the mayor, and other officers are all offering their own views on what happened. Ed Garston reports.
First-degree murder.
Premeditated. That's right.
Murder.
The street jury has already issued its verdict on the curbside where Malice Green died last Thursday. Flowers and a cross sit on the spot where he was fatally beaten.
Anytime you beat a man in the head with a flashlight 14, 15 times, what is that?
Green was beaten to death by 2 Detroit police officers after they stopped him for a still unexplained reason. The next day, the 2 officers directly involved and 5 others who came on the scene were suspended without pay.
And they murdered this man. I don't care what nobody said. This man was murdered. And those officers need to be examples.
But one Detroit police officer says the fast suspensions were unfair.
It's damaging to the family, and it's damaging to the police family. And there's a lot of concern that the police officers are not being treated fairly, that they have already been tried and convicted.
Well, Detroit's Mayor Coleman says it wasn't a tough decision.
Because we have sufficient facts. The very clear and irrefutable fact is the young man is dead. And that he died at the hands of 2 Detroit police officers. Now, you don't need any facts beyond that. Now, in some cases, you have to establish facts. But this fact lies in the funeral parlor right now.
But Young is quick to point out that the fate of the officers will be decided only after a thorough investigation. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office is just now beginning to get information from the police department on what happened here last week. And the prosecutor says it could take days, it could take weeks, until a decision is made whether or not to file charges.
We will certainly make no decisions, draw no conclusions, until we have satisfied ourselves that we have all relevant available information.
But back out on the desolate street that has become a memorial to Malice Green, there is hope his death will spur some change in the police department. Mayor Young says there will be, and that this town will keep its cool.
This is our future, my man.
Ed Garston, CNN, Detroit.